Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I hope you have a lovely day. Should it include watching The Mother on Netflix? Here's my review of Jennifer Lopez's The Mother. The Mother is currently the #1 movie streaming on Netflix, but is it any good? Jennifer Lopez stars as the mother, a retired special ops turned FBI informant forced to give up her infant baby and go on the run from a virulent arms dealer hell-bent on killing her and her daughter for being a rat. One thing Jennifer Lopez knows as a consummate stage performer is it's not the beginning that they remember, but the ending. And I think the finale in this film is very strong. For me, the entire first half of this film could have been scrapped. Could have been scrapped. It's strongest in that last 20 minutes or so, and I think actress who plays the mother's daughter, Lucy Paez, I think she pulled out the performance from Jennifer Lopez that I'd been waiting for the entire movie. Jennifer Lopez plays the mother. She is snitching on this arms dealer that she gets caught up with. She gets caught up with this arms dealer, and he is hell-bent on tracking her down. He is hunting her, and he's sending an army for her. So they can't find her for over a decade. For 12 years, they can't find her. In that 12 years, she's training on this reserve, in this secluded reserve. She's training, she's preparing to take them out before they can take her out. She's been, getting updates on her daughter. She's really distraught that she had to give up her daughter, but it's the safest thing. It's the best thing she could have done to protect her. But this arms dealer gets wind of what school her daughter is in and goes to try to kidnap her daughter to pull the mother out of the hole she's been hiding in for the last 12 years. The arms dealer is played by Gael Garcia Bernal. He plays Hector. They find out where this FBI safe house is where the mother has been held, and they end up shooting Cruz, played by Omari Hardwick. But the mother saves his life, so he believes that he owes her a debt. He's been watching out for Zoe, played by Lucy Paez. But then he gets wind that Hector knows where she is, and they use her for bait to pull the mother out of whatever hole she's been hiding in. Then there's this cat and mouse and tug of war of who's going to take who out first. That is a really weak section of the movie. That second half is just really weak. The strongest part for me is the relationship between Lucy Paez's character and Jennifer Lopez's character. That I believe that Lucy pulled out the best performance from Jennifer Lopez. The overall concept is a lot like Leon the Professional. Now, of course, that's a better movie, mainly because Natalie Portman as the young girl has a lot more to do, and I think this film would have benefited from leaning more into Lucy Paez's character than Jennifer Lopez's character. Now, I know J-Lo was not going to do that movie as a supporting character. I'm sure Jennifer Lopez was not going to sign up to do that. She produced this film. But I think it was stronger. Their relationship was stronger, and Lucy Paez was the best thing about this film. She was really, her performance was very emotional, and I think sold the movie for me. There's something about the fear of abandonment by your parent. I think that's the emotion that would be that will touch audiences more, because the film for me was very weak. The training regimen, going 12 years, moving 12 years in time, and you look the same. Jennifer Lopez, as far as the performance in the first half of the movie, does not strip down. You're on the run for 12 plus years, and your hair is tousled like you just, left hair and makeup. She's wearing blush, she's wearing eyeliner, she's wearing lip balm. She didn't strip down, and so what revives it for me is that last 15-20 minutes where Lucy Paez's character pulls out the emotion for her. She's willing to die for her daughter so that her daughter can live. So I think if the film had leaned more into Lucy Paez's character, it might have been a better movie. The first half of the cat and mouse, that just, we've seen it 1,000 times. Nothing new was done. Some of it, as far as continuity and logistics, just didn't work. But if this film was more centered around the daughter, I think it would have been a better film. Not to spoil The Professional for you, but the end of the film is Natalie Portman's character is going to school. She needs to have a normal life. She needs to be a little girl. She needs to do that because now she's a killer. And I think this film tries to pick up where The Professional left off. So if that were going to be the case, then they should have leaned more into her character. I think she could have carried this movie. She's very, very good in this film. She carries the third act for me. As far as the performance that J-Lo delivers, she is best in that finale. She is so good that you really feel it, but you're waiting the whole movie to get there. The beginning of the film was really unnecessary. We didn't really need it. We've seen it a million times, and I don't know. It felt archaic in that way. I wanted to see her strip down and be the character. I keep seeing Jennifer Lopez. Now, I didn't particularly like the score. I think it was a little heavy-handed to force emotion. I do think that the editing was shoddy. There were some of the stunt work, how it was edited, it just wasn't landing. And it does cinematically, there's some really beautiful shots, but overall it didn't win me over. But it is a decent enough film. Again, it's streaming #1 on Netflix. I mean, I want to say it's okay. It's not a bad film. It just didn't win me over. At any rate, The Mother is currently streaming on Netflix.